Okay, team. It's National Battery Day. I looked up why. It is National Battery Day. You're supposed to celebrate by like thanking the batteries in your life. I was like, okay, well. So I thought, how many batteries do I actually have? Like batteries feel like an old thing now. But then I was like, oh no, everything I have runs on batteries. My watch, my computer, my phone, my calculator, my headphones, like my alarm clock runs on batteries, mostly because it's my phone. All kinds of stuff run on batteries. My car runs on a battery. I feel like everything we have runs on batteries. So I thought today's a good day to celebrate. So how many batteries do you think you have in your room right now? In the room that you're in or in your house? I think the highest number we got to in first period was 45. They said, I have 45 batteries. And then I asked, how do you have 45 batteries? And they said, because they have a battery pack in their room. And I was like, come on. It's like a dad joke replying to a dad joke. We have a lot of batteries. Are you feeling positive about the number of batteries you have? Ha 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 ha. Feeling positive or are you feeling negative? A bonus dad joke for your morning. Maybe 10. You're running low on remote batteries. Feeling very positive. Yes. Okay. Here's another battery question. Are you feeling positive or negative today? Just tell us. Tell us in the chat. Jimmy's feeling positive. You could even put positive or negative. Oh, no one wants to tell me how they're feeling today? Oh, there we go. Kimbo's feeling positive. Fatima's feeling positive. Kayla's feeling positive. Wow, we got a lot of positive energy in here. I love it. Dead but alive, so positive. Feel out of charge. Free. You feel free, Christy. Positive and negative. Wow, Miriam's really coming together with that like battery joke. Love it. Positively negative. Excellent, Mia. Positively negative. I love it. I love it, my friends. Okay, we have a pretty low-key agenda today. We're going to do announcements, which I don't think I have any announcements today. Does anybody have an announcement? Want to like pump up their club or like tell us about anything that's happening? I know we have some BSU events happening. Anybody want to tell us about your club or your thing that's happening that you're doing? Any announcements from the crowd today? No, nobody. Y'all run the entire crowd. You all run every club in this school. The 35 people on this call run the entire school. No one has an announcement. Gally has an announcement. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes. It's Friday Junior today. It's Friday Junior. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, cool. Announcements are done. All right, so we are going to play Gimkit to review. So Friday Junior Gimkit. I'm very excited. I know many of you are like, please bring back Gimkit, miss. So we're gonna play Gimkit to review for our quiz. And I love it's a big meme day. Y'all are getting all my jokes today. So we're gonna play Gimkit to review, and then we will take our quiz. So it's a good day to review. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in the, oh, that's the link for me. You don't wanna click that link. If you click that link, we will all have problems. Don't click that link. Hold on one second. I think it's gimkit.com/play, but let me make sure. Don't look at the answers. Here we go. Okay, y'all, there's a couple of versions of Gimkit. Did you all know this? There's like other versions of Gimkit. I don't know if you know. So there's Classic, which is like classic. I know there's an Among Us version, but I looked into it and I think it's really hard. Plus, you have to have voice. You have to talk to each other, like in Among Us. So we can't do that. There's team mode, and I'm like kind of like womp womp about team mode. But then there's the other ones. There's like the floor is lava, and everyone has to work together to like keep yourself above the lava. There's humans versus zombies. You get on like 2 separate teams, and then y'all try to take each other out. There's infinity mode where you have to collect all the stones. That's like the goal. There's boss battle. I don't know if we have anyone who wants to be the boss, but basically it's one person versus the rest of the class. So someone could be the boss. That'd be wild. There's super rich mode where you just make like tons and tons and tons of money. There's hidden mode. That's just like everything. You don't know what's happening. Like you don't know how much money you have. You don't know what place you're in. You don't know anything until the end of the game. You just find out who's going to win at the end. And then drained mode, your money gets taken. It's like taxes. They actually say in the learn more section that it's like taxes. They just take money away from you as you're playing. So do we want to play a funny version, or do we want to just play classic and just earn money and take people down? We have 1 vote for floor is lava, 1 vote for drained mode, 1 vote for boss mode, 1 is another floor is lava. Devin wants to play classic so he can win again. Floor is lava, infinity mode. Oh, we have a lot of votes for floor is lava. Okay, let's run a poll. All right. Option A is classic. Option B is floor is lava. Option C is infinity mode. Option D is boss mode. And I think that's what, and then option E is drained mode. So they take money like taxes. All right, those are your 5 options. Here we go, I'm gonna launch this poll. Choose which option you wanna play. So we have A for classic, B floor is lava, C infinity, D boss mode, or E drained mode. Or I guess you don't have to vote if you don't want to vote. All right, almost everyone's votes are in. All right, we'll take the top 2. The top 2. Okay, so this is how this is gonna work. So the top 2 for this poll were A and B, classic and floor is lava. So I'm gonna launch this poll again, but you can only choose A or B. So you can only choose A or B. Here we go. You can only choose classic or floor is lava. You choose. Classic or floor is lava. Up to you, up to you. All right, let's see what happens. You have 5 more seconds to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, ending poll, here it is. I'm showing the results. Floor is lava. We're playing floor is lava. All right, let's do this. I've never played floor is lava before. So floor is lava. Let's see. We'll play normal difficulty. We'll start ourselves with $75. Now let's start ourselves with $100 cash. 200? Yeah, sounds like the right amount. $200. Handicap. You can get down to 0. You're gonna check your answers. There will be music. We'll let you join in late. You got power-ups and themes. Let's do this. Gally, if you can send that link one more time. And the number is 68637. 68637. I'm not sure my sound, if you can hear it. Thank you, Galilee. You got a bunch of names in here, looking great. If you're just catching us, I'm sure Gally will put the link in the chat shortly, or actually I will do it since I got it here. If you're just joining us, make sure you're taking attendance, please. Yes, looking great. All right. Okay, the goal is that we're all working together to stay above the lava. That's the goal. Stay above, stay above. Here we go. We got 25. I've got 32 people in here. I know we have a couple people whose Wi-Fi is crashing and burning this morning. So feel free to jump in when you can. Everybody's working all together. I got a bunch of people in here. Are we ready? Ready, Freddie? Here we go. The floor is lava. Listen to that. Listen to that music slash alarm. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Okay, it looks like you like spend your money, you answer the questions, and then you spend your money to buy blocks to stay above the lava. Ooh, construction. What is this? Do I? Oh, I get to increase the lava. Wow, it's like really like me against the world. This is awesome. I'm coming for you guys. Here we go. Increasing the lava height. Good job, Janet. Good job, Eric. Building construction. Marisa, Amari. Nice. Look at these planes. Good job, Blas. Good job, Josh. Nice, Miriam. Ooh, there's a build in progress. Gally, finished the build. Christine, finished the build. I don't know. This lava is coming for you, though. Good job, Marie. Good job, Layla. Good job, Jimmy. The lava is now increasing at 17.9 blocks per second. I'm not even increasing it at this point. It's just coming for you. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Oh no, the lava's coming. It's coming too fast. It's coming too fast. Ah. We survived 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Wow. Wow. All right. Here's my question. Is Florida's lava better than classic? Here's my poll question. Document likes Florida's lava. Is Florida's lava better than classic? The music is definitely jiving. I'm here for that. It's like a little loud. I don't know how to turn it down. Is Florida's lava better than classic? That's the question. Y'all are clapping, not as fast as you normally clap. All right. It turns out that yes, y'all did think that it was better. 7 people thought no, and 4 people were meh about it, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen or stop sharing that poll. Let's look at the report real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. Let's look at the report so we can check out those questions that seemed more complicated than the others. Sorry for putting everyone's name on the screen. All right, what's the equation of the asymptote of this function? 0 people got this one correct, so let's look at it. It says, what's the equation of the asymptote of this function? And it gives us a bunch of answers. Remember the asymptote for an exponential, and maybe we haven't really talked about this explicitly, is where the line gets closer and closer to without touching it, right? Which would be right here, which is at y equals 3, right? So that's 3. Notice this one is getting bigger, and it's going out and up. So x is increasing and y is increasing forever. So there's no asymptote over here. It's just this point here where it like flattens out. That is our asymptote. Okay. For this one, can someone come off mute and just talk us through the first step? How would I solve this? How would I solve this? Someone come off mute. I'm throwing out merits this morning. Come off mute. Tell us, how would I start to solve this one? All right, Axel, tell us how we get started with solving this type of problem.
First, you would put 7 as an exponent 7 next to the log 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would cancel out the log, and you would also have to put an exponent to the 1 without be 1. And then you get 2x minus 3 over x plus 2 equals 1.
Would it be 1 to the 7th power or 7 to the 1 power?
Oh yeah, 1 to the 7 to the 1 power.
7 to the 1 power. So then, Axel, what would it be equal to?
7.
7. Yes, 7. Kimbo is also mentioning that you could do the circle thingy, right? So 7 to the power of 1 gives you this thing right here, right? Yeah, the loop for sure, Devin. So 7 to the 1 equals this. So if you remember the loop-de-loop, if you were in Miss Wall's class, the loop-de-loop, 7 to the 1 power gives you this guy here. Yeah. If you want to exponentiate, right, you could put a 7 here and a 7 here, as Axel mentioned. Thank you, Axel, sending merit to you, even though I cold called you. Thank you for coming off mute. If you're able to come off mute, if you can throw up a raised hand, that would be awesome, just so I'm not cold calling people who can't come off mute. All right, anybody want to talk to us about this one? How can we write this in logarithmic form? How do I write this in logarithmic form? Let me make this smaller. How do I write this in logarithmic form? Let me see if I can give you some options. Hold on. This thing's a little more clunky than I want it to be. All right, can someone tell me how could we get this answer? Why do we know that this answer matches this version here? Oh, I see all of a sudden none of us can come off mute.
If you do a reverse circle, you know that the y is going to be the base, and then so it would be written as y as your base, and your 57 stayed on the same side. And since your 4 was what was it was equal to, it becomes your exponent.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Galilee. Appreciate you. Right, so we're doing that reverse loop as Galilee was saying, and we got that. If the loop is hard for you, you could also say like, okay, I have the base of y, so I have to do log base y on this side and log base y on this side. The log base y of this would cancel, leave me with just 4 here, so that's at 4, and then log base y of 57 would be on this side. So you could think through that one there. You can undo the loop. Yes, Diana, you can undo the loop. And Devin, the base when you do the loop is always the base for the log. The base when you do the loop, yes, is the base for the log. it for sure is. Yes. Cool. Let's chat through this one here. Let's chat through this one here. It said solve using logs. Can someone come off mute and tell me how would I go about combining the left side? How would I go about combining the left side into one log? One log. How can I combine this into one log? Maritza, talk to me about how I could combine this side into one log. Diane is going to help you here. So we have the 2 is going to become the exponent, right? The 2 will become the exponent. So we would have 9 here, right? So 3 squared would be 9, log base 9. Yes, Diana. And yes, Melissa, we would have a 9 here. And then we're going to multiply. Yeah, good job, Kimberly. We're going to multiply here because it's addition. We're multiplying in with the x. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Marissa, for letting me know. I appreciate that comment. So we have 2 to the power of 3, or sorry, 3 to the power of 2. Move that one up here. So we have 3 squared. That's our 9. And then we have our x here. Since we are adding, we're really multiplying, right? So I'm going to post what Kimberly just sent me into the chat. Absolutely, Kimbo. Right, so we would have log 9x equals log 48. Can someone tell me how would I get rid of the logs? Now that I have log 9x equals log 48, right, what would I do next? What would I do next? We could solve for log 48. Yeah, you could solve for log 48, so you could get a number for log 48. Ooh, we could exponentiate. So thanks, Devin, for exponentiate. And Mia, both are logs of 10. And so Jimmy is saying you could remove the logs by canceling it with log 10. So we have, if we put a 10 underneath log 9x and a 10 underneath log 48, then we could cancel them. Yes, absolutely, Mia. We could cancel them and we would just have 9x, right? 9x equals 48, like this. 9x equals 48. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pull up it feels like we're not quite ready on this question. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up something to write this one down real fast. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. I'll share a new screen. Here we go. So let's say, thank you for that note, Christine. Go ahead and pull up that chat one more time. Thanks for your patience, y'all. Okay, so let's say that we had this 2 log 3 plus log x equals log 48. This was our original question. And then y'all told me that we should take the 2 and put it up here. So we have log 3 squared, which you said, okay, if it's 3 squared, we would just say 9 plus log x. Melissa told me that we can combine these by saying log 9x, the addition really meaning multiplication. And then we have log 48, log 48. Some of you said, okay, maybe miss, we should just take 48, we should make it a decimal, which we absolutely can. But I actually think since there are both logs here, many of you called out that we could exponentiate 10 to the power of this side, 10 to the power of that side is going to cancel the 10 and the log. Why am I using 10? Someone remind me, why am I using 10 here? The base of a log is 10, absolutely, Marley, right? So the base of this log is 10, the base of this log is 10. So these would cancel here like this, just like that. And we would get 9x equals 48. And then as many of you said, we should divide like this. So we get x equals 48 over 9. You could simplify, right? But I trust that we can simplify there, right? So when we're looking at this one, right, remember we're combining to be logs first and then canceling using that log. I want to highlight one more question here. How would I solve this one here? 2.8 to the power of x equals 41. 2.8 to the power of x equals 41. How could I do this problem here? How do I get the x? How do I get the x out of this function? Log 2.8 on both sides, absolutely. So we're going to do log 2.8, right? And log 2.8, like that. It's going to cancel here and leave me with x equals log base 2.8 of 41, right? How do I calculate the right side of the equation? How can I calculate what is in green? Decimals, yeah, for sure. Just go to decimals. We're going to go to decimals. We're going to go to functions. We're going to go to log base, put that 2.8 in there, put the 41 in here, and we get 3.6, 3.607. I'm going to use 3 decimal places. I always am going to use 3 decimal places unless it tells me to round to something else. So I'm going to use thousandths always, unless it tells me something else. Okay, we have that one there. I had a request to go over the transformation, one of the transformations ones. So for example, if we had y equals -1/2, 3 to the power of x minus 4. Awesome. Remember that the quote unquote normal graph looks like this, right? This is like 2 to the x or 3 to the x on its own. What is the negative going to do to the graph? What will the negative do? Yeah, we're using the hand trick. Yes, Kayla. So if my normal graph looks like this, remember you're using your right hand. And you're like that guy over there, right? That's your normal graph. What is the negative in front going to do to the graph? Reflect over the x-axis, yes. Reflect over x, it's going to flip over the x-axis, so it's going to be facing down. So this one would be flip over x. This 1/2 is seems tricky, right? But let's take a look. If we have, we're starting with our 3 to the power of x. That's our normal graph. When we put that negative in front, we see that it flips over, just like we were talking about. So now it would go down like this. If I put 1/2 in here, 1 over 2, right? It does not change the direction of my graph, right? My sketch would still look like this. And then what's going to happen with the -4? What is that -4 going to do? What will the -4 do? It's not going to flip over y. It's going to shift down, yes. It's going to shift down, and it's going to shift down exactly 4, -4. See how they asked them to change from 0 to -4. Yeah, no problem. When do I flip over y? Great question. Does anybody remember what do I have to change in order to flip over y? How could I get it to go on this side of the equation here? How could I get it to go like whoop, the other direction? What do I need to change? If there is a fraction, yes, Walter, if there is a fraction, and yes, Galilee, the inside number when b is a fraction. Yes, Kayla, thank you for helping us. When that number there is a fraction, that is when we would have something there. So here, I'm going to put this in parentheses like we had before, that in parentheses. So I have the same exact graph, but this time instead of 3, I'm going to do 0.3. And I see that it flips over there. You can call it 1 over 3 if that helps. 1 over 3 also will flip that over there. So when b is a fraction. So we have either positive or negative. That's going to tell us if it flips up or flips down, right? It has to be less than 1. Yeah, so if this was a fraction, but it was more than 1, so like if this was 3 over 2, like 3 over 2, like that, it would still be facing that way. It's not going to flip over because that's technically 1.5. So it has to be like a fraction between 0 and 1. So for A, remember this is our A. A is positive, it's up. A is negative, it's down. This is B. This is how we know if it flips over Y or not. Flips over Y. Shifting down or up is going to be B over here. Where is C? How come I see A, B, and D, but I don't see C? Where is C? In the exponent, yeah, C is in the exponent. So we have X here. Let's say it was like X plus 1. That plus 1 would be your C. What does the C do? What does C do to our graph? If I change this to X plus 1, X plus 1, what's going to happen? It shifts horizontally. Yeah, it shifts horizontally left and right. Absolutely. So it's hard to tell with 1, but notice what happens when I put 15. It moves all the way over there. If I put 10, it moves over there. So it's not widening or narrowing. It's just changing its location. So if I put plus 5, it moves to the left side. If I put -5, it moves to the right side. Right, so it's shifting horizontally left and right, for sure. Great, great question. Okay, today for your homework, y'all, you have 6 questions. 6 questions. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing so I can see your faces. Today for your homework, you have 6 questions on your quiz. It is a quiz, but it is open note. The only thing that it is not is open internet, right? So it is not open Mathway. It is not open Ask My Friends. It is not open Ask My Tutor. It is open note, so you can use your notes that you have. And I suppose it's a little bit open internet because you can refer back to your assignments. So if you need to go back into Canvas to look at the assignments or back into your Google Drive to look at your notes or your assignments, you are welcome to do that. So anything that we've done in class, you're able to use that material. and we're just going to do honor code that you are not using Mathway to try to solve it. You may use Desmos. Yeah, you may absolutely use Desmos. Thank you for those questions. You may use Desmos. You may use a graphing calculator if you would like to, if you have one. Desmos is fine. Scientific calculator is fine. Just like use your best judgment. You can ask me if you need to, but use your best judgment. The goal is that we want to know what you know, not what the internet knows or what your friends know. So we're just gonna go with that. There will of course be both test corrections and retakes. Test corrections and retakes. So there's really no reason to cheat here, because you will have the option of getting all 100% of the points. You'll be able to get them even if you totally bomb the test. It just means that we need to know a little bit more, and that is totally fine. So it is a snapshot of your learning right now. If you have time to do that right now, you can get started now. It's posted on Canvas. If you have Spanish right now, feel free to do it anytime before 11:59 today. Okay, anytime before 11:59. If you have a particular question, feel free to ask. I'm not one of those teachers that's like, well, it's a test, so I can't help you. I will help you as much as I can without giving you the answer. Okay. That is it. If you have any questions, stick around. Otherwise, happy Friday, Junior, and I will see you all next week. Bye, friends. Bye, y'all. Bye. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Bye. Adios. See y'all later.